Hi guys, welcome to a live stream. It's pretty late tonight. Just thought I'll just hop on here, guys, to see if there's anyone out there, just to chit chat a little bit. Nothing in particular, but just to have a. I said, let's talk. Want to welcome you tonight. All right, we have one person on here. Oh wow, guys, it is such a. I'm telling you, whenever time I go on, there's always someone who come on here and just to let's have a good time. So as this, guys, not my regular night of being here. Uh, just that I came home from work and I fell asleep and I woke up. So I said, let me get on here and talk to my people, right? Let me get on here and talk to my people. So welcome, guys, as you join this live tonight. Elita Francis is here. Good night. Good night, Elita Francis. Wow. Good night to you in the house. Yes, you're in the house. So welcome, one and all. Welcome wherever you're watching from. Please let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. And we're going to spend some time tonight just talking, a little talk, and anything that comes up of importance we'll discuss. And we just, as I said, we deal with positive things over here. So welcome to the stream from I'm_Rupert. My name is Rupert Palmer. As I often said, I have new people from time to time who are subscribed to this channel, and they may know the channel as I'm_Rupert and Rupert. But I just want to give make full disclosure of my name by identifying myself as Rupert Palmer, and young YouTuber, young in YouTube, but not young as in age, but young in YouTube, right? And new and upcoming, as so with others, and now we're really enjoying the ride so far. So be up to you. Oh, you're still in Jamaica? Oh my God, still in Jamaica. Oh my God, man, I wish. Actually, I wish I was in Jamaica for real, because Jamaica is so nice, guys. So nice. My Lord have his mercy. It is so nice. I wish I was there for real, for real. Enjoy, my brother. Enjoy. Oh my God, enjoy. Is Marie is I know she's back in Canada. I guess she wouldn't mind if she was still in Jamaica. I guess she wouldn't mind if she was still in Jamaica. And yeah, Jamaica really nice, guys. I know that persons talking about crime and all of that. Everywhere has crime, but I can say at the moment that things are moving in a nice way in terms of crime. We don't have what we used to have. Things are nice. Everywhere there is crime, guys. I did talk about that. Man, I saw that KFC had their 50th birthday, and so as a result of that, Jamaica, the KFCs in Jamaica, they were giving a free meal. You'd buy I think 2-piece or something a meal, and then you get a free meal. I have never seen so much people, oh my God, just going for KFC. I know for real that KFC in Jamaica is the best throughout the world. No doubt about that. And that has not and that is not just yesterday. From KFC started in Jamaica, it's been the best. I could remember back in the days when I was young and I went to pantomime. All who know about pantomime, yeah, back in the days, that was in the, what was that? That was in the 70s or something like that. Yeah, it was in the 70s or so. Oh, you're going back to Canada next week? Wow. I guess the weather there now is kind of okay, not as bad as it used to be, like on and off and all of that. No, we do have that kind of weather here, just rain and the heat. And there was a KFC in Mapen. Oh my God, KFC in Jamaica is the best. That one. Oh, hi Marie. Hi, I just called your name. Good night, Marie. Marie in the house. Yes, and KFC in Jamaica has been the best throughout the world. Someone told me, more than one person told me that the KFC in Montego Bay is the highest in terms of business sales. That KFC in Montego Bay throughout the entire organization is the highest in sales. I know people would actually, leave foreign and go to Jamaica for the KFC right there. So, and they would, when they come out, they would pack up a whole heap of KFC from Montego Bay, the one right on Montego Bay right there. Oh my God. And it was a sight to behold. Me never know that so much people turn out for KFC. Every parish, every location was full and over full, and there was pushing. There was people were getting, even we had fights for KFC. Oh my God, have His mercy! I could not believe that, guys. What was surprising to me is that you have persons from the news media, the media house or wherever, interviewing people, interviewing people, and and one person, more than one person, said that KFC is so crazy, right, Alita? More than one person said that KFC is Jamaica national dish. Can you believe that? We know ackee and saltfish is our national dish, but more than one person said that the KFC is a national dish for Jamaica. Guys, have you ever heard that? Those of you in the chat, it was my first time actually hearing that. We know we love KFC, for real. We love KFC. Yes, we love KFC. And there's something about the KFC in Jamaica that it is nowhere else you don't get it like that. For real. Nowhere else. Anyone that goes to Jamaica and eat piece of KFC, I say nothing. Every KFC branch in Jamaica is filled to capacity. Elaine said we make the best KFC in the world. For real, Elaine, the best KFC in the world out of Jamaica I come from. For real. For real. And as I mentioned earlier, that I was told, I don't know how true that is, that the KFC in Montego Bay is the highest in sales in KFC in the world. For real. Oh my God. Man, I was so sorry. For real, guys. If I was in Jamaica, I would be in one of them crowd that tried the KFC too. Because the KFC at Jamaica is the best. The seasoning. I went to the Bahamas and I went to a KFC joint. And I was telling the security that, man, Jamaica have the best KFC. And we had a conversation and he was saying, why? I told him the seasoning. Philly seasoning, natural seasoning. Philly seasoning is the best. You know what I'm saying? And it my God, man. It was such a sight to behold that police had to be there. Elaine said I had my full last month when I was in Jamaica. Wow. So Elaine, tell me something now. Like when you go to Jamaica, right? You actually bring up KFC, you buy it and bring it with you? Let me know. Because a lot of people does that. I was told that people in Florida or so on who just go to Jamaica just for KFC and bring it up. Jump on a flight right in Montego Bay and then get them KFC and come back a foreign. That's how good KFC in Jamaica is, man. Guys, it was not only one store. Every KFC store in Jamaica was overrun with people buying KFC. And I guess, there were some little squabbles and things, but there was nothing major to say persons. That's from what I gathered, like persons were hurt or injured or anything. You're going to have little crowd and little push down, little thing and thing. But so far, I see school kids. I see young, elderly, man, woman, boy, girl, everybody across the whole spectrum, police, teachers, pastors. Oh, oh my God! I'm telling. I It was something. It was something great that the whole KFC thing was news for Jamaica. It was the big news. Every YouTuber, every media house, they were just out there and interviewing people and watching the crowd. But trust me, people. One guy said like about 4 o'clock, he was there. And once like 5:30, it was there lined up for KFC. Oh my God, may I tell you, brethren, may I tell you, if I was in Jamaica, me would have updated for the KFC. For real, I would be there. I would be there. My wife said when she go to Jamaica, she have to get her KFC. You know, and I think my son was saying, um, don't you like on a Friday evening, don't even bother talk about you go to KFC. You must prepare to have a long wait for KFC. Yes. So big up to Jamaica and it's KFC. You carry the swing, you carry the name, you do the thing right. Yeah, man. So Elaine, let me see. Elaine said, I didn't have a chance, but I went to the KFC downtown Kingston, stood in line for hour and a half. Was crazy crowded, but it was worth it. Oh my God. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. No matter how long you see on the line, it was worth it because how good KFC is. I told people it's the seasoning. I told people why our KFC is the best is our seasoning. Anybody in the comment section, let me know if I'm right. What you think? Why you think KFC in Jamaica is the best? Why you think? Let me hear what some folks said now. Why you think KFC is the best in Jamaica? Why you think it is the best? I said it's the seasoning. Anybody agree with me? The seasoning is the way it was cooked. I don't know, but I figure it's the season. So let me know in the comment section in the chat what you think. Why KFC in Jamaica is the best. Tell me in the comment section. 1 second there, guys. I'm just looking at something here. Elaine said seasoning for sure. Yes. Okay. Elaine said seasoning for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm right. Seasoning for sure. Yeah, man. The seasoning. Anybody else? What do you think? Is it the cooking, the seasoning, or what? But I think it's the seasoning that makes it so good. Because trust me, foreign country not the natural seasoning. They have the one where you call the process thing, yeah. And but we have the natural season. Marie said it's definitely the seasoning for real. So natural, right? And all of them, I think most of them season they come out of St. Elizabeth, you know. Maria, I bet you Maria and Elita agree with me. Say most of the seasoning come out of St. Elizabeth. Because St. Elizabeth is the bread basket. That's where the seasoning come from. Is that true, Marie? That most of the seasoning come from St. Elizabeth. Let me hear what you think. Most of the seasoning come from St. Elizabeth, right? Let me know what you think. Is it that most of the season? Elaine says, Elita laughing emoji. Elaine said, my coworker and her husband went to Jamaica last year. They said it's the best KFC. No doubt. For real, it's the best KFC. May I tell you? It nice down to the bone. I'm a guy that, like I'm eating chicken, I don't go down to the bone. I don't. But when I eat KFC, down to the bone, you go season and see nothing in it. It's just nice seasoning. It's not like it is oily and all of that. Brethren, may I tell you? So you think the season comes out of St. Elizabeth? Most of the season, where it come from? Anyone can tell me? the seasoning that in Jamaica that they use, like your scallion and so on, and whatever they use, where most of it come from? Let's hear where most of it come from. You can tell me where most of it come from, the seasoning. Because I check say St. Elizabeth. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I believe it is St. Elizabeth. What do you think? We have some St. Elizabeth people in here, you know. Yes, we have some St. Elizabeth people in here. We have some St. Elizabeth people. What do you think, Elaine? Is it Marie? What do you think, Marie? If it's most of the season, you think come from St. Elizabeth? Because we know when I was in Jamaica, actually, when my time in Jamaica, when St. Elizabeth, I believe, produced the most scallion, thyme, onion, and tomato, and melon. I think St. Elizabeth produced the most in those seasoning product or produce. So if I'm right, let me see. That's where I'm living now. I have some in my backyard. I know. So there we go. Yeah, man. So St. Elizabeth is the that's why it's called the bread basket, I think, because St. Elizabeth produces a lot of food and seasoning. Because I remember in the market, when you go to the market in Christiana, right? When St. Elizabeth people come up, you don't know. All them come up with, Elaine said, St. Elizabeth, that's where my grandmother is from, and she was the best cook. There you go, for real, for real. St. Elizabeth people, when they come like Christiana Market, all them come selling, they come with scallion, onion, tomato, and melon, and everything, and mango too. We have mango from St. Elizabeth. Oh my God. I'm telling you, that's what they come up with, So I feel that St. Elizabeth, have the best seasoned produce. They grow the most. I think so. I think they grow the most seasoned produce. Tomato, onion, scallion, and thyme, and melon, and a lot of melon too. Grow in St. Elizabeth. That's why sometimes it when they had a drought, St. Elizabeth suffer a lot when there is drought, and I think, I'm not sure, but I would have thought that probably most of the farmers in St. Elizabeth would have like an irrigation system that would help out when it's Alita said true. All right. As a system where irrigation, they could irrigate their own land or field or farm, so as to assist during the dry period, and they buy a lot of water and all of that, because St. Elizabeth is flat, right? It's flat. So I think if not most of the farms, I would believe, would have an irrigation system to water the farm produce and so on, because sorry, when there's a drought, it really affects St. Elizabeth greatly. So that's what St. Elizabeth is known for, its food product or the bread basket. What I was also told, that a lot of the importation, that the government was importing stuff that naturally the people in St. Elizabeth would produce, and there was no market as such because of imported stuff. I think that in every country, I think agriculture is it should be the main focus. Agriculture. And when an economy is built or strive only on tourism, something is wrong. When an economy strives solely on um, uh, tourism, something is fundamentally wrong. I think agriculture should be one of the main source of foreign exchange, agriculture, and contribute to feed its own self or eat what you grow and grow what you eat. That's one of the um the motto or the the motto or the what should I say now? It should be basic fundamental principles of a country is that you eat what you grow what you eat, and provide market for farmers. Because any country that does not have the facility for farming to evolve is going to suffer in the long end. Agriculture should be one of the main one of the main source of foreign exchange. I remember back in the days when we have RADA, we have soil conservation. I'm going way back when we have soil conservation, and they had some technocrats would come down from America here as well, and they would show to be contours, farming in contours. I don't know if Elita remember that, contour. They would. I don't know how. I think that was kind of okay with RADA and soil conservation when they build like terraces. I think called terrace. I think so. I think it's terrace. Remind me, Elita. I don't know if you were farming back then when they have soil conservation. They have terraces like steps. That's how they would cut the land and farm products. And I think we used to have quite a number of good farming produce then. But I don't know how. Probably one of the things that happened, most of the things that government over time get rid of in terms of agriculture when we have AMC, because I think persons weren't running it the way it ought to run. Persons were pilfering and all that, and proper management. But AMC was also a good way of where they would go around and buy the produce from the farmers, buy yam. Morrison, I think the government should encourage the people to do more farming. Exactly. To do more farming. Yeah, because as I said, man, farming should be one of the main source of foreign exchange. When you grow what you eat and eat what you grow. But these days, persons don't want to do farming. God bless the few young people who want to get involved in farming. And when I talk about farming, I'm not talking about people who are planting ground. Farming to the extent where it becomes I won't say farming when it becomes like a occupation. You do that. You do it scientifically. You grow things for export. You know what I'm saying? So you can export, you can feed the country, and so on. So I think the government should place a lot more emphasis and encourage farming, pump money into farming, let young people see that, okay, you can be successful, you can earn money through farming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Elita said, my father used to export bananas and coconuts. There you go. Remember the days back in days when we have the banana plant, boxing plant, we would cut banana, take it to the boxing plant, they would wash it and do whatever and export it. I think St. Mary, my district as well, we grow banana in Clarendon, in Trelawny, or some boxing plant back then. Those days were good days. I'm telling you, man. We used to have trucks go around and buying banana. Banana day, I think it was Monday, and they'd go to the boxing plant and would weigh the banana, and those were good days, guys. Without any farming or any farming in a country, the country is starved and impoverished. You know what I'm saying? And I think we should get back to that. farming and the high-tech farming and so on. But the main essence is to eat what you grow what you eat. So you have less importation and more exportation, because the other countries, that want our stuff. But I think, as you said, the government should encourage it and make sure the proper things are in place. That when you get you grow your thing, you don't have it, and you try to export it. It has shelf life. It's not blemish, and it does not kind of have anything. It should be just great. It should be properly packaged and prepared for export. And then so when it come out of foreign country, you get value for money. Hey, Joan Wilson. Hey, Joan, how are you? You're in the house. Big up in the house. Big up. Yeah, man, we're here tonight. Not a usual night for me to come on, but I said, I came from work and started. I got some rest, fell asleep. So I woke up. So I said, guys, let me get on here just to reach out and have a little conversation with my people. And here you are, guys. Here you are, and I really appreciate you guys for being here. Yeah, man. Big up to all my subscriber. Then big up to the subscriber. May I tell you guys really encourage me. And thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are just one in a million. Yeah. We were talking earlier about the KFC rampage. People were just converging on every KFC location to get them KFC, which is the best in the world. Hands down, our KFC is the best in the world. For true, for real. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I also want to just probably just touch on a couple of things that I noticed. I've seen a couple of videos coming out of Jamaica. But not only that, guys. Have you guys ever noticed that if you see a video being on social media, you never see how the video starts. You never see how the actual fracas started. You only see the end result, especially when it involves the police. You see the end result. You don't see the beginning. And a lot of people form an opinion based on what they see, the end of the thing, and they don't know what actually started the altercation or whatever took place. And I think, we should be more open-minded to say what caused all of this, because persons don't really get angry by themselves. It must be something that triggers one to get angry or to escalate, anything at all. And it must be something that triggers that. And as far as I'm concerned, the public, the citizenry in Jamaica, not all, just a few, when it comes to themselves and the police, they are so out of order. So out of order. And that only makes things worse. You know what I mean? So, guys, I've seen some videos popping up, and I said you only see the end, see the beginning. And persons form an opinion and pass judgment and say, yeah. But I think we should just take a step back and say, what caused this? Because nothing doesn't generate it. Nothing escalate. There must be something that escalate something to a level where you can see things get rough or things get hot or heated. So, guys, let us be very thoughtful that we have to protect our country. And when we speak from a point of view of equality, a balanced point of view, and not through ego and through just ignorance. Right? Through ignorance. Yeah. Welcome to everyone. I was Maasai with a passport. Greetings, Rupert and everyone. Maasai with a passport. Welcome to you, Maasai with a passport, guys. Some of you on here know Maasai with a passport, especially those of us who are from Team Mawa. Maasai with a passport, man. When I come to Kenya, I definitely will have to come visit with you, guys. Maasai with a passport is such an intelligent young man, very, very intelligent and very, very articulate. And I was watching him when Mao had the party and he was doing some interviews with some foreigners. And I was like, wow, Maasai, big boat, yeah, Maasai. And I was so impressed. I was so impressed, with Maasai with a passport, the way he conducted himself with interviews. And he and Jamaican uncle went to is Ethiopia, right? Maasai went to Ethiopia. He and Jamaican uncle and what the other guy name again? I forget. You know? Yeah, I forget. And I'm saying, man, he's like I was saying now because he knows the language, so he was able to communicate with the Shashani. Yes, they went to Ethiopia to the Rasta camp. Shashani. Yes, and I was like, whoa, Maasai passport. You're the real general. You are the real general. You're the real general. And if I should go to Kenya, I would definitely have to visit with you for real, for real. Big up to Maasai with a passport. I know the culture there is different, Elaine said, one day, God will, I would love to visit your place. For real, for real. Maasai with a passport. Since you're on here, I could, if it's possible, I could bring you in studio just to tell us about your culture. And some of us may have some questions to ask, So let me know if you would like to come in studio, if it's convenient, what time it is in your neck of the woods. Let me see. Let me see what time it is in your neck of the woods. Let's see what time it is. I'm coming. It's early in the morning. Oh, 6 is in the 6:21. Maasai, is it possible for you to join us in studio? I could put the link up there, you click on it and join us, just because there's so much we need to understand about your culture, because every tribe, every have a different culture, and would like to understand your culture. And you could enlighten us that when Elena, myself, and the rest of us come to Kenya, we know exactly how you guys operate and thing. But it's a nice culture, and they have a nice clothing thing. A pullover with a, I don't know what we call it, Maasai. Where you the colorful thing that you put over you, like a shawl or something. What you call that? Maasai, let me know if you'd like to come in studio and we talk about a little bit about your culture. Okay, I'm gonna invite Maasai in here. Okay, and let's see. Shukas. There you go. Maasai, there is the link I just put up there. Definitely would invite you to come in studio and talk about your culture and anything at all, and educate us. That's one of our brother from Africa, and educate us. So the link is there. I'll bring in student, you educate us, Maasai. I always admire your brethren, for real. And I'm sure Jamaican uncle do, because you and Jamaican uncle traveled into Ethiopia. And there was another guy, I forget his name. I forget his name, that you all traveled there and you had such a great time. Right, Maasai. Let us. Yeah, man. Would love to learn about little about your culture. And the lions and the giraffes and all of that. We'd like to know about these. You're not scared of them? I would I would be scared. I think we had Trenchtown Grandpa visit with you also, spend some time at your place. It was very interesting. Very interesting. Is what eating with the lions. Tell us about it, Masai. Click on the link if it's possible and talk to us. We like to learn other cultures because we're all one. You know what I mean? Oh, I see that probably he won't be able to come on here. Or not a problem if it's not possible. Not a problem. Not a problem. But just the culture in Africa, I love it. And the different things that we need to know as well. Yes, for real. Jamaican uncle is back in Kenya. Jamaican uncle no easy, you know. Jamaican uncle no easy. Elaine said, I love seeing the lion table. Yeah, all that, Elaine, may I tell you for real. I like that. Oh my God. Masai, if I'm gonna make one final appeal, if it's possible, sir, because here we're talking about the lion table and something that I when I saw it, I was like, yeah, for real. I think Trenchtown Grandpa was a little bit scared at one point, but anyway, he built his courage and you know, yeah. So Masai, if you let me put the link up there again, if it's possible, you know, let me put it up there again, if it's possible to enlighten us, help us out, and explain some of the things that we saw. You know, I don't have Jamaican uncle. He might be going back to visit Maasai. Yeah, but definitely okay, yeah, we have Maasai here. Let me bring him in.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome, Maasai with a passport.
Yeah. Greetings, everyone.
Greetings. He has the Bob Marley shirt on.
Yeah. Yes, I.
Welcome, Maasai with a passport. Wow, what
Thank
time
you
is
so
there?
much.
What time it is? What in
It's,
your neck of the world? What time it is now?
it's
6
26
six
in
twenty
the morning.
six in the morning.
In the
But
morning. Yeah.
it looks bright. It look bright out there. That the sun's not.
Yeah. No, it's the weather.
Okay.
It's normally happen like this. Like brighter like this one. Our time starts may around 5:45,
Uh,
5:40. You'll see the light. Very
oh,
bright. Yeah.
okay.
And then the evening you'll see a little dark. Like 6, you'll see it's dark a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Not like
Mm,
here. Like here
mm,
now at
mm,
8 o'clock, it is still bright outside because
mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
because of the time changes. We have some
Yeah.
people here, Masai,
Thank
giving
you.
so welcome, Elaine. Are you able to see the chat?
No, 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 I cannot.
You can. So Elaine
Yeah.
says hi. Um,
Great. Yeah.
Marie says hi.
Yeah,
Lita
man.
says hi. Everybody's saying hi. All right.
Yeah.
What about your um, Elaine mentioned the lion table.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, it's just close to where I'm living. Actually, my real name is Sleepy. Uh, Masai
Okay.
with a passport.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm a I'm a traveler. I used to do trekking around East Africa before. Like
Trucking?
I used to do videos traveling East Africa, like three
Okay.
countries, walking for 68 days.
Okay.
uh, Doing save the elephant during the dry season and the animals in my homeland.
Mm-hmm.
And later, after that, I stopped. I started doing videos, supporting children to go to school through walks.
Wow.
I started my own life now doing YouTube, like videos around my home,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I say. And I live close to the wildlife where there's a lot of animals. And the elephant table is just close, just a few minutes to where they normally the lion go and hunt, and that's how they enjoy their dinner. Yeah, it's
So,
not far from there.
so tell me something. Aren't you scared of the lions?
Like me, I've not. I don't scare of the lion. I'm used to the animals, and I really love animals.
Yeah.
So, and before, in Maasai culture, uh, before, not now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we protect the animals. We don't kill the animals. But before to be a warrior, you have to kill the lion to be a warrior, or to be the chief. So
Okay.
it's a must. You kill it so that you'll be a warrior. You'll be the the chief. All right. But for
Uh-huh.
now, the Maasai people don't kill the animals. We protect them. We take care of them, and we
Okay.
take care. The animals are like our family. So
Okay.
that's what is really happening right now. Yes. But
Okay.
before the culture, we used to kill the animals, like the lion. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all that has changed, right?
Things are changing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you live close to the animals. I can see very close.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
actually be on your house, your veranda and see them passing by, right?
Yeah. In the right now, a few minutes. That's why I just wake up in the morning,
Mm.
when they are going up. But now the first step I've already gone up. Now I'm
Okay.
waiting for the second step. Maybe in the next, maybe 1.5 or 1 hour, they will pass another trip going up now.
So when they go up to where the mountains, where they go to?
They go to the bush, to the conservancy where they are grazing, and in the evening time, because they fear of the lions and other animals like the leopards, they come down, like where close to the villagers, because they see it's a safe area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you ever have a bad experience with any of the animals, like like
Yeah, yeah. I
well,
when for me, I started looking the animals at the age of it was around 9 to 11.
mhm.
And then I was encountered by the elephant baby. Yeah, and it drove me a lot. Like, "Wow, yeah, that was my bad experience. I was taking care of the goats.
Eh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
So that was the only experience you had that you would say you were scared, right? When that happened, right?
yeah. And the other one is that during my trekking, I think it's on my one of my short videos,
Hmm.
where I encounter a group of lions. I was very sick. After my walk, I become very sick and I want to go home. Then I encounter the group of lions.
Wow.
And I decided to record my small clip, like just recording the animals in front of me. And
Uh-huh.
I was with one of my friend, yeah. But I just waited there. Then the lions went. Then we go continue with our journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you weren't scared at all.
Uh, I like if I was like on my side, I was little scared because of I was sick. I was
Okay.
very weak, and I was like, if the lion decided like wanna fight, so I was very weak on that time. But my friend was like, okay, just little, keep quiet. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you have the lions, you have the elephant, the leopard. What else you have again in your close to you?
Okay. Totally. This place we have all the animals. Like the big five. I think only rhino. I cannot
Right.
see here, but when you go to another place, you can also see.
Mm,
So there is a specific place for the rhinos only. But the
okay.
rest, the buffaloes, leopard, cheetah, you can see them, and the lion, elephant. Actually, they pass around my fence like last night, and they destroy, I think, a lot of trees. Right now, there is no rain, and
Yeah.
most of the animals come this side to graze.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, and the main thing is because I have a spring to my land. I have not covered it because of the animals. I want the animals to get water and also the villagers, because this is
Okay.
the only water they depend. It's not very clean, but they depend because we share this water with the wild animals
Mm,
right now. But when it rain, the animals they go to another place to drink water. But right now, this is the main spring, so they
so
depend on only this water.
okay, okay.
Mm. Yes.
So they pass close by you, right? Very close, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And let's say if you sometimes they say if you startled a lion or something, then it becomes aggressive, right? Is that true? You
Okay.
startle.
Let's say that now you are passing any animals, even the dog. I know that a lot of people have dogs in home. Uh, if you come across maybe something like a dog and you you feel like, oh no, you feel like you want to run, you want to do something. That's how
Hmm.
now the animals will see you and feel like I want to fight this person. Is very scared. You
Oh,
understand? Yeah.
okay,
So same
yeah.
to the lion. If you meet maybe the lion, you have to keep the eye contact, and also
Hmm.
don't shake your hands and your fingers because lion see here shaking your eyes, fingers,
Hmm.
and everything. See, then it normally scan all your body, like see where you're shaking or you're doing something. Yeah.
Wow. So you got to maintain your composure. Be like, don't shake nothing, right?
Yeah, but now you have to be very like learn very fast, and that's how the technique we used to do. Like you tie the shuka. The shuka is like something that you can tie on your hands. It's a
Hmm.
cloth,
Yeah.
and then your hand or your right hand should be very fast. Like when anytime when the lion decided like I wanna come, because the first thing the lion normally jump. When it jump, you give him your left hand so that he will grab your left hand. So the cloth that you have tied on your hands now you'll put on the mouth of the lion, and your right hand is the one to destroy now the lion.
Okay.
Yes, yes. With the knife, with the machete.
Okay.
But
What?
now we don't do that, and we don't allow like killing and poaching. We try to
Okay.
tell people to protect the animals. Yeah.
Okay. So don't. So they're protecting the animals now. Because I see. So the Maasai culture is just protecting animals, right? And
Yep.
what else you guys do? What about food? Is the same kind of food like you guys eat like everybody else, or you grow your own food in a different food?
Actually, growing it's very difficult because we live with the animals. when you decide to grow food here, like maybe the maize and like other people, like other villages, the animals will like, no, we have to get inside. So they will destroy all everything to get and eat. So
Oh,
that's how it's very difficult for us to do like grow our own food. But we have everything from the cows. Like in Maasai culture, if you have cow, you are rich because you are richness in the cow. You are in your cows. So
okay.
long time ago, right now the Western culture have come across to our communities.
Mm.
Like right now, this place 20 years ago there was no church. Totally, there is no church. But right now there's churches. So if I take back and tell you about how we used to survive, there's a lot of wild fruits in the jungle. Like when we are very young, looking at the animals, we survive with the wild fruit. When we come home, we enjoy the milk
Mm-hmm.
and meat. That's the main food for the Maasai. So and we feel like bad when you kill the animals because right now we have some people coming with food. We exchange. Like we go to the market, you sell the cow, and
Oh,
you buy maybe some uh, maize flour and come and you can just cook and eat right now. This is what is happening. But many years before that, people used to survive with milk and uh, and cow and meat. I mean meat, beef.
yeah, yeah.
So yes, maybe you can get the food like you slaughter one cow and you can preserve that meat for a long time,
How do you
even
preserve that?
some.
How do you preserve
So
that meat?
after slaughtering the cow, you can get there's some parts that you can get and okay, let me give you first of all before I take you there, I give you the benefit all of those things.
Right, right.
Probably just like if you want like one like it's a story. Like if you want to kill a cow, the cow told you that don't kill me because I have everything that you want. So this means if you want milk, you can get from the cow without killing that cow. If you want the blood, maybe you need more blood from your body, you will still get the blood without killing the cow.
Mm,
And also, if you need some medicinal things from the cow, you can get from the cow without killing it. And also, if you want the fat, like the fat, you understand, for cooking,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can also get without killing the cow. So this comes that you have the cow. Now I want the milk. I can get milk,
Mm-hmm.
ferment the milk, get a fermented milk, and get the fat from there. You cook, and you'll get the fat to use it for cooking, maybe, or to apply on your body.
Right, right.
Another thing is that now you need the blood, so you have to sting with the arrow, get the blood, and then you stop. You you do it, then you get the blood, you drink it, and that's over. So most
Okay.
of the boys, when you are traveling, because we are nomadic people, you travel from one place to another. So there is no way to get maybe like this Western culture food or the food that our neighbors grows,
Uh-huh.
like the other villagers. So our job is to travel with the animals, moving from this place to another, looking for the green pasture. I mean the grass. You
The
understand?
grass. Right.
So you only survive with milk and blood. That's all.
That's
Maybe
all?
that's all. Like just moving from here to Tanzania, going to Tanzania to other places, looking for the grass. So the only thing you'll depend is milk, blood, sometimes wild fruit in the jungle.
Mm, yeah.
Yes.
So it's a unique lifestyle you guys live, eh?
Yeah, but those years, like we are talking about 10 years. Let's say 10 years, because right now, that day, the land was communal land. So the Maasai land, you can live everywhere you want. But right now, the land are divided by the government, and everyone has his own land.
Okay. Wow.
Yes, now things are changing. Yeah.
So in your country, Maasai, right? You guys
Yep.
have your own school and everything, right?
Sorry.
In your culture, you're in Maasai
Yeah.
country, right? You have your
Yeah.
own school, the government. You have your own government set up in your own area, or what?
No, 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 no. So there is like, let me tell you right now. We have been ruled by one government, which is the
Okay.
current one.
Okay.
We have schools, but I'm telling you, like 20 years ago, there's no school, no,
Oh,
no, no school around, no churches. So all these things just came currently.
currently. Okay, got you, got you.
But before, because we used to live as a community, we have our own like army, not real like this. The Moran. The Moran is the army, is the Maasai army that makes sure that the animals and the land and everything is protected. So this is what really was happening. Like, we have our own elders that if there's a problem in the village, even right now, not like
Mhm.
it's currently gone. Even right now, if you have a problem with someone, there's no need of going reporting to the police or going to other places. You start by
Okay.
your own villagers. You sit down. If I have a problem, I'll be, we call what, like the fine. I have to get the fine because of this. I was the first person bring the problem, and that's why this person came to this. You
Okay,
understand?
got
So we,
yeah.
we solve under the tree. Like, you go to the tree down, you solve it, and you will end up, maybe if you have a problem, you have to get the cow. They'll ask you, you have to bring one of the cow and do this. But right now, that's why it make us very nice. No fight,
Mm.
no fighting in the villages. Nothing else, like peacefully, because of what? Uh, you cannot go and maybe throw bad words to another person or do this to this person. Reason, because you understand, if I keep doing this, I'll lose a lot of cows. You
Lot of
understand?
cows. Okay.
Yes, yes. Or so I better become very nice to people, and everyone become nice to me, so there is no, totally no problem. Yeah.
Okay. So let me
Yes.
ask this question, Masai. When the first time I saw you, you was at
Yeah.
Mawa's birthday party, right? And
Yeah.
and one question we're asking, how many cows do you have? You got a lot
Sorry.
of cows. You got a lot of cows, right?
Yeah, currently I can say I'm rich. I don't have a lot of stuff, but I'm rich. In Maasai culture, if you have a little bit or you have more, you are rich. Even a person who has one is very rich,
Very
because
rich.
that one can multiply. Okay, for
Okay.
me personally, my family, my father was a chief before he passed on,
Uh-huh.
and he had a lot of cows those days. And then after my father passed, most of the animals went to the wives, the first wives of my father and the family.
Uh-huh.
So because my father separated with my mom long time ago, so I didn't own anything. So yeah. So but I thank God I have some little, and I wanna say I'm rich, because maybe some years back the one that I have can multiply and get more. Because the reason why we say rich, being rich is being a good art. Like, you have to have a good art.
Good heart,
That's the
right?
reason. You can have everything. You can have a lot of money. You can have big buildings. You can have lot of lands. But if you don't have a good art, it's nothing. So
Nothing.
that's all. Yes. Yeah.
Oh. It's,
Yeah,
so cows make you rich, right? So
the cow makes you rich.
make you rich. I was thinking when you call it the clothing shukas, is shukas, right? That's what you
Yeah,
call it, the
yeah,
clothing, right?
yeah.
Is that something you wear all the time, or just a ceremonial garment?
Okay, those the main clothes, and when you see those clothes, it's like a red, like this one here.
Right. Yeah.
So the red color normally shows danger, right? It's a danger. It's something like danger. It's written in red color. So
Hmm.
most of, when some the Maasai walk with the red cloth and having the spear, so any animals, right? Even right now, when the animals see this one, it's very bright and red. So it see this is not, it's a danger thing. It's like very
Okay.
dangerous. So they fear the red color.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
animals favorite color? I
And
never knew
also
that.
it's a cultural cloth, and this is the original Maasai clothing.
Okay.
Before long time, yeah,
So let me. So you just mentioned something that animals fear red color.
yeah,
Any animal, once you have a piece of red, they fear you, right? Because danger, right?
even the dog. If you go to maybe a certain place, maybe different village, and let's say different from our villages. If you go, let me say now, right? I go maybe to America, and I go with the red color, and I pass where there's a lot of the dogs. They will still make a lot of noise. Yes, when I was in some places that I have been traveling, I visited, the dogs make a lot of noise, like because of the red color.
But they're not coming near you though, right? They stay away.
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, I learned
Yes.
something tonight about the red color. Um, just as you talk about the red color and animals. Hey, Janet, good night. Janet, good night. And
Yeah.
everybody travel, good night. We have some persons on here. They're saying they like your culture. Um,
Yeah. Thank you. Thank
like
you.
in a, I know in a bullfight, there's always
Yeah.
somebody called a matador with a red piece of cloth. In a bull, you ever see like a bullfight? So that's what they use.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
red.
yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, I'm
I
learning.
saw
Right.
mostly in I think in this bullfighting, mostly the red color, it makes red or white. It's make like it will run to you. It get the animal mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
Yeah.
the shukas, right? The material it keeps you warm. Is that something? It look like it's thick, like a wool or something? Is it wool? What is it? It makes you warm or cotton? What it is? It is. What makes
Uh,
it?
yeah, it's good to make you warm maybe during the rainy season and sometimes when you are sleeping outside, at least to cover yourself from the other small animals like reptiles.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So at this point, you don't fear no animal because you're friends, right? You're a
Yeah.
friend of the animal. So everything
I
okay.
actually I love it.
You
Even
love
right
it.
now when I see them, that's why I wake up in the morning to see what is going on. Yeah, even
Okay.
right now. And I love to see the sunset, sunrise and sunset. That's what I
Mhm.
love most and see the animals here.
Wow. When
Yes.
when 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 Jamaican uncle visited you, right? And church
Yeah.
on grandpa, I
Yeah.
could see they were a bit scared, right? They were scared, right?
Okay, this is what happened mostly when most people visit. The first thing they will think maybe it's very dangerous, but when they stay one day, like they will say, "Let me just come for one day."
Yeah.
Then they end up maybe staying a week. Others end up
Yeah.
staying maybe a month. Yeah. So
That's-
when you come, you'll think maybe it's a different things, but when you come here, it's totally you'll feel like, oh, this is great. Like
Oh,
the first night will be terrible for you because you'll be hearing a lot of noise of the animals, the hyenas behind the house. You understand?
Yeah.
But after that, you'll be used to that.
So as you talk about the animals behind the house, has it has it ever occurred that an animal would try to come into the house?
Yeah. It's come once, and that was the. I think you know I have electric fence that I fence my surrounding
Mm.
because of the trees that I planted. Because I know animals will come, like especially the elephant will come and eat all these trees I planted here. So
Okay.
one day there was no electricity, and I think my battery got a damage, and then the leopard sneaked inside, and yeah, and
Okay.
he attacked this dog here, this one here.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. This is called Rex.
That's Rex.
Yes, this Rex. Hi, Rex.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Yeah.
the electric fence, it won't hurt them, just shock them and let them keep away, right?
And like the it's normally shocked, not killed.
Just shock them so they keep
Yeah.
away. Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you regulate. Like you don't keep the one that can kill. You regulate the one that can at least chase them. Like
Face
make them
them.
feel this dangerous. Yeah.
Okay, got you, got you.
Yes.
Man. So
Yes.
I'm looking on the outside of your compound right out there. It's beautiful,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you. This is
Just
uh, I don't know if I
just
can turn the camera.
show us around.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. This is sunrise now.
Yeah.
This in this morning. Yes.
Wow.
This
You
is
got a
the
lot of
morning.
okay, yeah, actually sunrise is beautiful, eh?
Sorry.
So you have a lot of land, bro.
Yeah, and this is yes, this is my beautiful land. We thank God.
Yeah, land, yeah.
Yeah, yes.
So where are the cows?
And
Those are
this
the
my
cows.
this is the studio.
It's still right. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I have uh the cows on the other side.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Mm.
Okay, that's beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
Our big up Awa in the house and Janet and Elaine, they are saying hi to you. I wish you
hi,
could have
hi.
I wish you could have seen the chat. There are people over here, they love your culture. They love you, man.
Thank
These
you.
people love
Thank,
you. They love Maasai.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I wanna tell them sorry, I've been away for a long time.
yeah.
Uh, I was arrested in Ethiopia, so there's a lot was going on. That's why
Oh,
I've not been on YouTube for a long time. I was uploading the video that I used to have.
okay.
So yeah.
I think I heard Mao had made mention of it. Yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. Hmm.
I'm glad you're good now, man.
Yeah, it's part of life. You know, sometimes you can go do travel the world, do some videos, and some other things happen while you are traveler. You know. So,
Yes,
but we
yes.
thank God, yeah. But right now, I'm trying to recover. Like no phones. I lost all my phones, my cameras, my everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So right now, I'm trying to come up. I just bought a phone, and that's what I'm using right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
And to
But we
recover.
thank
Oh,
God. Yeah, because
thank
now
God.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God, man.
Yes.
So let me ask you this question now. In the Maasai culture, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, you guys you're married, like how many wives? Could you have more than one wives, or how is the culture of that?
The Maasai culture, you're allowed to marry many wives as you want. It depends on how rich you are. You
Oh,
understand?
okay.
Yes. Mm. Like
Okay.
my father married 4 wives, so meaning he was very rich on the cows,
And the cows. Right, right.
and he was the chief, so it was very easy for him to get many wives.
So, so, so when are you? When are? Okay. So
Yeah,
you might soon get married, right?
yeah, but I don't think I will get more wives like my dad. Yeah, yes, yeah,
One thing I must say, where I when I first saw you at
uh,
Mawa's
mm,
party,
mm,
and I was like, there were some ladies, from, and you were conducting an interview with them, right?
yeah.
And you were so good at what you did. I was like, wow, you have a very, very good journalistic ability. Right?
First of
Yeah.
all, what I can tell people is that I'm not really learned like people think. This is
Yeah.
like it's a gift from God, because
Right.
I learn language very fast.
Mm,
If I go to different country, I'll be the first person to learn the language very fast. I went to Ethiopia, I learned language within one week.
when you went with, was that the time you went with Jamaican uncle or before that?
Yes, yes, that time.
That's and I thought you know that language before.
No, no, no. I'll just learn through people talking, asking them, and that's all. And English I learned from the tourists. My village is a tourist destination where
Okay.
most people come to see the animals. And that's why I learn English by volunteering, stay with them around, and I keep learning. I know this is like having a pen. In America, maybe if you don't have education, maybe you cannot get some job. So here you have to learn English so that when you get visitors, you can get them to the park. So if you don't
Right.
know English, can you get the food on the table? So you have to train yourself to learn a little bit, not all, at least something that you can communicate. Even if it's broken English, it's okay. As
Okay.
long as you can
Communicate with them.
communicate, yes.
Maasai, Elaine
Yeah,
says, Maasai with a passport, only one wife.
yeah.
Elaine says,
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Awa,
Yeah,
how are you? Awa is here as well. Man,
yeah.
I'm really fascinated. Yeah, the way you communicate, it was great.
Thank
You was interviewing those ladies, and I was like, wow, is he a
mm,
journalist? You ask your question, and
thank you.
the way you articulate, it was very good. And I said, wow. But not knowing that you said your level of education is not at a high standard, but you
Mm,
learn these things. And I think travel with as a YouTuber kind of help you build you too as well. Is that we would say that is a true statement? You communicate with
yeah,
people.
like most what I can say that for me, I learn most things through most of the people come to do documentaries here, and
Okay.
yes, like animal documentaries through uh, those people who are coming to drill water in the villages, like to teach people about the word of God. So you learn a lot of things every day. Like maybe you can just sit here and you see them passing here, talking to you, want to learn something. Some of the people, maybe they sleep in other camps, my neighbor camps, but they would like to come here and see the animals here in the evening.
Okay.
So you exchange cultures, like you learn about their culture and they learn about your culture. Because there's a special, like not special, like specific people who come here to learn about the Maasai culture. We exchange culture. I learn
Yes.
your culture, you learn my culture.
Right. Right.
In the sense that keep you every day, like you improve in everything little you have, like you improve.
Right. Right. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, and that's why right now you see I built this cabin from scratch. That the knowledge that I got from many, many, many people coming here, volunteers. and I learn a lot. You understand? Because
Okay.
our houses was not like this one. Now we have like this. The
Mm-hmm.
Maasai houses used to be like a cow dung. If for those who have been watching my video, you can just see from my videos how I used to live. I've
Right,
shown
right.
on the videos. Yeah. So it's only the house is made from the sticks, the waste of the sticks from the forest and the
Mm-hmm.
cow dung. Yeah, and there's no door. And then when the Western culture started coming close and close, we started putting the doors in the houses. So things are
Okay.
changing. Yeah.
Is that changing?
Yes.
So in your village,
Yep.
like what's the population like in terms of numbers?
I don't know because you'll find people today. We are maybe the villagers here, and then it's a dry season right now. You'll find them. They have already migrated even to Tanzania. So I cannot I cannot say how
Okay.
the population. I don't know.
So how far away is Tanzania from your village? Is it like walking? You walk? How far away is it?
You can walk even a month. Some people walk even some weeks. But
You walk.
with the animals, like you cannot just push animals fast. You graze the animals while you are moving slowly and sleeping outside. Yeah, yeah. So maybe it can take you even a month to other side, or maybe weeks.
And
So Tanzania is not very far because not far from here.
okay. So let's say
Yes,
you
and
walk into
we don't need a passport to cross because a passport is wearing the Maasai cloth. When you go to Tanzania, we're all
oh,
the same. So there is no way that
oh, that's okay. No, I'm
yes,
understanding because I
yeah,
always wonder why you name your channel Maasai with a passport. So that's how
yeah,
it is now. We're learning
yeah,
now. Oh,
yeah, because I got my passport and I started traveling like
oh, you froze. Oh, sorry guys, he froze. I think his internet. Uh, okay, Elita, you're gonna get some sleep. All right. Masai froze. Uh, sorry about that, guys. We're talking to Masai with a passport. His internet, he
sorry,
froze.
sorry.
Just okay. He's back. The
All right.
internet went. Okay, we're back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me this question. You said you walk. It may take you 3 weeks, a month walking with your animals to
Uh,
Tanzania. So you're
like
walking.
now, let me give you my example. This is my real story. I when I left my other home, which is my father second wife home.
Mm,
Because I didn't get anything from them, I decided to raise myself alone.
hmm.
I was taking care of the my other neighbor's cows. So I used to travel with the cows from Kenya to Tanzania, and I stayed there for 1 year. Then I came back.
Oh my God. So where do you sleep or walking? You just how you sleep? Oh, he froze again. Oh, he froze again, guys. The question I was asking him during this travel, how they sleep, Did they stop if they have like a inn or on the roadside? But he froze, guys. That's what internet does. Guys, please like up the live. If you are here for the first time, I'm with Masai with a passport. Please to like up the live, guys. Like it up. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. He just froze the internet. Hopefully he'll be back in a minute so we can continue this conversation, right? All right, guys. Welcome to all those who are here tonight. Oh, he just froze and went out. I might have to bring him back. Let me put the his internet. Let me put back the link up here. Sorry about that, guys. Guys, thank you so much for being here, and I'm knowing you're enjoying this conversation with Maasai with a passport. I'll bring him back in as soon as we have internet connection from his end. But guys, I've learned a lot tonight. Trust me, I've learned a lot tonight, and I'm appreciating his culture. And he's very ambitious, very intelligent, for real, as you guys mentioned in the chat. Good night, Elitha. You got to go sleep. He didn't say want to hear more, but he wants to sleep. No problem, man. We will definitely will bring him back at another time, so we can, or earlier, so we can all get to understand his culture and learn a lot. Guys, I've learned a lot from Maasai tonight. And if you have not yet subscribed to his channel, please do so. Please do so. And please like up the live. And for those who will be joining this live on the replay, guys, please, please, please come share, like, and share it, guys. And if you have not subscribed, please do so to my channel. It's been a very, very interesting conversation with Maasai with a passport. His internet is giving some, as Mayugna would say, corner. That's what's happening from his end. Really do appreciate him for being here tonight and sharing his experiences. He was about to tell us a personal experience he had while traveling from Kenya. And so to Elaine said, I have learned a lot too. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Elaine. Yes, we all learned a lot tonight from Maasai. Hopefully he can get back. If not, we have to bring him back. Oh my God, it's actually an hour and a half. What time is it now? After 12. Oh my Lord, I have to go to work in the morning. I got to wake up early, like 5:30. But guys, it's very, 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 very good information. And learning from Maasai with a passport tonight. And I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Really, really do appreciate you guys being here. I think I'll go another 8 minutes, make it an hour and a half live. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys, the love, man, the love. And please like up the live and share this, guys. As I said, tonight wasn't a planned live stream. Just thought I'll get on here and see what happened. God is good. God is good. And we all learned tonight. And everyone that's here, ever blessed travel. Elita, oh my God. Elaine said, bye. See you on the next one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. He probably has to get the cow that was grazing. Okay. All right. You guys have been very, 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 very cooperative and nice. So I want to big you up so much for being here tonight. And it's like morning now because we've gone over, I think it's 12:11 here, but because of daylight saving time, it's 11:12 in Jamaica. Yes. So I have about another 7 minutes to go because I'll just do it for an hour and a half. So guys, I want to just say God is good. And we definitely want to bring back Maasai here another time so we can continue this great conversation. So big up to you, Maasai with a passport. We hope that you'll get back on track. As he mentioned, he was arrested in Ethiopia and he's now getting himself back on track. Oh, it's 9:12 in Las Vegas. Yeah, because Vegas is like 3 hours. Yeah. He's trying to get himself back on track, and we just hope that everything will work out for him and he'll get back on track. But so far, he's proven to be a very intelligent guy, very intelligent and well spoken. Eloquent was one of the words that someone used earlier, I saw in the chat. And yeah. All right. So guys, man, it's been a great move as we started out with KFC in Jamaica and the run on KFC and how Jamaica has the best KFC, and we went all the way into Africa. And Whoa, Elaine Knight just starting. Stay blessed. Yeah, she just started. She's in Las Vegas. As a matter of fact, Vegas, Elaine, is a place I would love to visit. Yeah, I have not been to the East Coast. What do you call it? That's what the East Coast, right? Yeah, I would very much love to go to California and all those places, but somehow, I'll be able to. I'll be able to, for real, for real. What Vegas look like. I would love to go to those places. West, yeah, we are East Coast, West Coast, right? Thank you. Oh, yeah, we are East Coast, West Coast, right? Yeah, sorry about that. You see how many people are very knowledgeable and we help out each other. I know. Thank you guys. Thank you guys on the West Coast. Definitely, I would love to go on the West Coast and experience it. Have friends there, you know. But hopefully one day I'll get the chance, you know what I mean? My wife and I will visit and see what it looks like and see what it looks like. Guys, they used to eat very inexpensive. Okay, very inexpensive. Okay, okay. So you've been there. Oh, yeah, right. All right. As I talk about our man run pan in general, General, big up to you, General. If you watch this one on the replay, big up to you. It's the General. People don't start clubbing until 1 a.m. Face blue. Elaine said people don't start clubbing until 1 a.m. That mostly happens everywhere, in people who goes to the club like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock. Yeah. Want to say big up to the General. It was always been supportive. Everblessed Travel TV, big up to you. Yeah, man. Everblessed is one of the guys that are very supportive of other YouTubers. No joke. My pastor and give him support. Yeah, man, for real. Marie, big up to you. Ivan Cummins, big up to you. Janet Hay, big up to you. Marcia, big up to you. Joan Wilson, big up to you. Janet Harris, big up to you. Michibu, big up to you. Who else again? See me start calling name and then I may run into problem. Ali is in Jamaica still. I think I was watching a video this morning. I think it's Ali still in Jamaica. So it's Sunday night on. Yes, for real. Our Sunday night is on. I might have the immigration attorney on again, and I'm gonna have a big interview somehow with at least I'm gonna have two persons coming on. I'm gonna have not Sunday night, but I'll let you know when. As you know, guys, in Jamaica, the festival competition is on, and I'm going to have one of the finalists on here to do an interview with one of the finalists that's on here. His name is Christopher Leng. He has a very good song out there. It was like 200 entry, and he came in the top 10. He's currently in Jamaica doing a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be having him on here. I'm not sure when. He's one of the finalists for the Jamaica Festival competition. All right. Thank you. Nice. Thank you so much. Ever blessed. Big up everyone here supporting. Thanks all for supporting Ever Blessed Travel. Yeah, man. We big up to you, man. We thank you so much for being here. And I'm also going to be having Randingo. Trying to work things out with Randingo. He's a Jamaican YouTuber. He has a story to tell. We're going to bring him on here along with Jamaica China boy Marlon Chung. We're kind of working out how that's like time and when and all of that. But definitely those are some of the things I have coming up, guys, and we just share with each other. But definitely I'm gonna have Christopher Leng on here, one of the finalists in the Jamaica Festival competition. All right. So, guys, let me take this opportunity. It's 1:29, nearly a couple of seconds to make an hour and a half. Let me take this opportunity of saying thank you guys for being here. Really, Really, really do appreciate the love and the support for real. And just that we are family and we deal with positivity. And thank you guys, Mawa team, for real. Team Mawa, we say, and nobody can change that. You know what I mean? Big up to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And as I always say in all my lives and my video, in all thy ways, acknowledge him and he shall direct your path. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. May God bless you. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Whatever time you're watching this video in your place, this goes out to you. May the God of peace and of love be with you from this time and even forevermore. Walk good. See you in the next one. Bye for now.